smooch is never enough. Yeah, we gotta kiss Ln'eta, but more smooches await. Welcome back to Sucker for Love First Date. If you don't know what it is, it's a Cthulhu Eldritch horror dating sim. My favorite kind of dating sim. New date. Last time we did Lanetta, and that went really well. This time, we're doing yellow. Probably Missy. Chapter 2, the King in Yellow approaches. The baby in yellow!
Chapter 2.
Vote yellow, yellow sus. I saw him vent. Baby! Bye, baby! In a world terrorized by slavering shadows and tentacled nightmares, something as innocuous as an additional star in the night sky may be the most prophetic premonition of doom. For wherever the lurid golden light of the planet Carcosa shines, the long wicked shadow of the King in Yellow is cast. Behind that mask lie echoes of decadence and disorder, masquerades of limitless cruelty, and hideous laughter in equal part. And of all the poor devils seduced by the lavish promises of the God King's court, the favored victims of the King's sadistic amusement are followers belonging to other deities. Huh? What? Where? Did I zone out? What was I doing? I'm having one heck of a brain fart. I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to be doing. Everything feels so hazy. Was I going to work? I'm standing outside after all. Yeah, that's gotta be it. The sun's setting, so it's probably around 7 p.m., which means I'm gonna be crazy late. Fantastic. That's the beauty of working nights. I can't use the excuse that I overslept. Yeah, boss, I slept all day, sun up to sundown. That's why I'm 6 hours early for my shift. Huh, that sounds like the church's noontime bells. It's noon. No way, they must be doing some special evening service or something. I can clearly see it's the golden hour right before sunset. I'll just have to ask someone for the time on my way to work. If it's not too late and I really hoof it, I'll just get chewed out instead of fired. I still have to deal with being sweaty, but I'll figure that out when I get there. That's me every day, dealing with being uh-oh. Oh, someone's coming home. Perfect. Fingers crossed. Why would you be? Oh man, someone covered in blood's coming home. Fingers crossed that I'm not absolutely screwed. Hey man, sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to have the time on you, would you? Hello? Hey. Is this guy ignoring me? Normally I'd say whatever and walk away, but he's unfortunately standing in the only stairway off the floor. The only way to exit this conversation is to shove past him, but this guy's giving me such weird vibes, I don't want to go anywhere near him. The longer I look at him, this guy seems more and more suspicious. That odd posture, he's slowly swaying in an uncanny, disturbing way. The collar of his shirt looks filthy, stained with spotches of deep browns and reds. Is he bleeding? Does he even live here? This is the top floor and I thought I've met all my neighbors. There's only 4 apartments up here. My only choices are to go inside and call the police or to walk past this freaky guy. I don't have time to wait around for when the cops show up, so But just as I take a step, I kick something weighty with my shoe. It's bright pink with golden accents. A book? What's... Lanetta! But I died! The world ended! The shock freezes me in place, and because I was so distracted, I didn't even notice I duck inside my room, slamming the door in the suspicious man's face. Fumbling with the locks, I panic. I manage to turn the deadbolt. I take a few steps back into the room, clutching the book to my beating chest. I died. I definitely died when I performed the final ritual, so my arms are still here. Why is it still here? He went through with it. The true ending really was you went through with it. You're like, forget the world! I like the gumption on our guy. He's real bad. Locked in my room, I have nowhere to run. Look at the poster, it changed again. Ln'eta! Lanetta! If Lanetta was here, she could explain this. Maybe there's something in this book that can save me. I need to hurry. Come on, Lanetta, where are you?
Huh? Who is this Lanetta you're trying to call?
Look at the spelling, that's also different. Missy, what are you doing in my room?
I just so happened to overhear you saying, Lanetta, where are you? You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in.
How'd you even get in here?
Your window was open.
Really creepy of you, Missy. No, it's not. No, it got broken open when Lanetta broke her way in. And then, no, it's not. And either way, I'm on the top floor, so how'd you...
Lanetta sounds like a girl's name,
She is
right?
She is.
Lanetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she?
What is her deal? I knew she'd be pissed. I slammed the door in her face, but not so much that she wouldn't notice any of the things obviously wrong here. Why doesn't she care about those freaky things stalking me outside, or that my room's full of evil idols and ritualistic tokens? New mask! New mask! I can explain all this stuff.
Let me guess. Accursed devices used to channel Eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods.
Nailed it! Well, yeah, exactly right. Did you just randomly guess that?
Well, I've just been playing coy. I know you know what this is, don't you?
Yeah, it's a book. It's a golden version of my book. The book I used to perform rituals for Lanetta. Hers looks way more ornate than mine. Ornate. Considering I ended reality with mine, I can't imagine how dangerous hers must be. Wait a minute. The sky, the suspicious men outside, they all match Missy's book. Is she making all of this happen? Oh no. When I expected her to do something crazy, I thought she was just gonna show up with a hatchet or something. Missy, look, I'm sorry. I just got wrapped up in something. Please don't.
Sorry? You're sorry?
She's so scary.
So afraid of me.
She's so scary.
Could it be that you know what this book is capable of?
I know all too well, but I also know that these incantations take at least 5 seconds to pronounce, and that's if she gets it right on the first try. So worst case, I have 5 seconds to stop her. If I dash for my ritual knife behind her, I might be able to kill her before she does something terrible to me. If I can distract her, I might be able to buy myself more time. Missy, look, I'll do whatever you want.
Anything? I can be rather demanding.
Oh, name your price.
Oh, boy. In that case, I have 3 commands.
Uh-oh.
Number 1.
She's very
You
tsundere.
address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's welcome home,
My house?
Your Highness.
You come home to my house? When she comes home, she wants to move in? But that means... whatever, it's not like I'm gonna have to actually follow through on these. At least one of us is about to die. As you wish, Your Highness, what else?
Number 2. You'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me. Your one and only.
Deal. Sure, whatever, just a little bit more until I'm in sprinting range of the knife.
And number 3. You'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question. Do you agree to my terms?
This is probably... absolutely.
Absolutely.
Your Highness? Absolutely, Your Highness. Yep, yep.
I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you.
Thanks.
As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here.
She just handed over her book without a second thought. Yellow energy pulses and crackles from my fingertips. She's not here to hurt me?
Oh, confused. I've liked you for a long time.
I am
You're a
good at
capable
holding books.
bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together.
Perfect.
After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right?
That's true. That's true. Right. We narrowly escaped with our lives just now, but something's bothering me. How does she remember that I stood her up in the reality that ended under Lanetta's awakening? And how did she get in through my window? No doubt she was able to climb several stories dressed like that and then pass through my locked window without breaking it. There's only one possible answer. All right, Your Highness. I'm ready to enter my lifetime of servitude to you. I just have one small request first. Could you tell me what this is?
Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce?
She's an Eldritch horror. Because she can pronounce. So you're an Eldritch goddess. That's his test.
What? How did you figure that out so suddenly?
Isn't it obvious? No human can pronounce Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire. Of course not. It's an Eldritch loan word. How else would it be spelled like
It's an Eldritch loan word. Oh, man.
Careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you should have tried using your Eldritch form instead. I would have fallen in love immediately. What?
You think cosmic entities are attractive?
Better believe it, baby! 3D women are fine, but fourth-dimensional girls with non-Euclidean geometry are smoking hot. They've got curves, literally, I can get lost in.
If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic
Holy
godhood,
cow!
I would have just led with that. Allow me to properly introduce
He just
myself.
looks like a...
I am Estir, King in Yellow, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure.
You just look like a normal girl. She's gorgeous, a bona fide Eldritch King in my room. Oh man, all my fantasies of smooching and Eldritch horror are coming true, and Eldritch royalty to boot. The King in Yellow sounds familiar. I can't remember why. My memory of other existences is kind of funny. What I do remember is that her followers tend to be incredibly violent towards cultists loyal to other gods. Like Lanetta, poop, I kind of got swept up in the moment and almost forgot I already pledged fealty to a different god. This reality or not. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm already involved with another god. I'm following Lanetta.
I know, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead.
Yeah.
In exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Wealth, power, whatever that rotten witch Lanetta offered you, I can double it.
Oh, she promised me a smooch.
And I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad?
Yeah, you hurt me, so you'll mad. No, she'll double your offer.
I suppose.
Double. I get two
If that's all you're
smooches.
selling the world for, then a smooch can be arranged.
Nice. No way, you promised to double it. That's two smooches. My man. Two of them on the lips.
All right, very well. Two smooches lick the lips. Satisfied?
Yeah,
I just... Usually, my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence.
baby. Not me, baby.
Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so...
No. She's blushing for real.
You really want to smooch me?
I love how flustered they get.
Your terms are amenable.
Nice.
Suffice it to say, I'll expect you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange.
Absolutely. Scenes?
The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow.
Huh? You mean this spell book? That's what I was afraid of. Is it just a play? This thing is just a playbook. Where are all the power-invoking rituals?
Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly.
Weird. Perfectly? I don't always get these scenes right the first time. What happens if I botch my lines or a scene
Your
wrong?
performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication. And you'll also be killed.
Dang. Nope. I'm getting those smooches no matter
Break
what.
a leg, dearest.
I can't wait. I can't wait for smoochy smooch time. We have a mask. Oh, we can talk to her. Hey, Estir.
Don't do that!
Do what? What? All I did was say hello.
Don't speak my name, dearest.
Oh.
There's a reason I am she
I
who is
didn't.
not to be named. A mortal saying Estir summons me to them.
If I can't say your name, what am I supposed to call you? Your Highness.
You have many options. You may call me Your Majesty, Your Grace, my King.
You already said Your Highness.
You could even call me Your Royal Highness if you're feeling particularly subservient.
That was one of our bargains. Estir.
Stop that!
We're so bold. Can I just keep doing it? What is it now? I was just thinking, you know how saying your name summons
Yes?
you?
What of it?
There's an old myth that saying Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times at midnight summons an angry demon to your
Really?
room.
I've never heard of such a ritual. Does it work?
It summoned my neighbor telling me to shut up and go to bed, so sort of. Can we just keep talking to her? More questions, my dearest? You read my mind. I was just wondering.
What do you mean?
Well, you can only be wherever the light is. Does that make you a bunch of light particles or something?
Not just any light. Specifically, the light of planet star Carcosa, which moves and shines to my will.
Oh.
If Carcosa was destroyed, I would cease to be.
Wow.
The same would happen if the light went out or was permanently blocked.
Huh.
So in a way, I am the bewitching goddess you see before you, the planet Carcosa and its light.
Wow, you're a planet. That makes you a person, place, and a thing.
I suppose, yes.
Well, I know what I'm picking next time I play 20 questions. Oh, she's gone now. I guess that means we do the ritual. Host, click and drag the first word slowly. Greetings, stranger, fortuned fellow, 'tis a party for which I bellow. We got the bad ending! Oh, setting exterior view of city. I get it. We gotta go outside. Greetings, stranger, fortuned fellow, 'tis a party for which I bellow. I invite the king in yellow, so come all ye into Yitil. Wear thine mask upon you to masquerade until he may come to lost Yitil. Hope for us there may still be.
Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Yitil? Only much attention, quite unwholesome you'll instill from the souls of poor Yitil. Why attract so much ill will?
Ill will? Ah. That is just what I seek. See hidden somewhere amongst the meekly. 'Tis one invitee I seek, he shall all my mistakes undo. 'Tis the king in yellow, who great wealth I shall accrue. When his shadow passes through, wealth I come, and I you.
No, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish.
This is
for
nice.
The king is whom they say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Yitil and you and I will know his might. All be lost within a night. What reward is worth that price?
Smooch. Wearing this expensive clothing, pardon from my family's loathing. Lasting till I'm decomposing all my friends whose strife I've caused. Yes, preparing for this night, their forgiveness is the cause. They shall all be proud because I have brought the king to us. Did we do it? Beautiful! Bravo! I'm really good at plays.
Oh,
Thank you. Why, thank you. That was actually pretty fun. I hadn't gotten to flex my acting chops since high school.
You're no stranger to the stage, I can tell.
Well, yeah, I was a theater kid. My school did
A
Macbeth.
virtuoso of the bard, are we?
You better believe
If
it.
you performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play.
You better believe it.
Tell me, what role were you? The leading man, I presume.
Lights. I was tree number 4.
I wasn't aware that was a role.
You better believe it. It's not.
You weren't even the leading tree?
Don't worry. I was actually
I
Macbeth.
thought you said you were a tree.
Acting! Acting!
Are good.
Oh, hey, what's happening to you?
Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines,
Yeah,
the shadow
you-
of the unspeakable one is cast?
Yeah, we
It's a literal rule.
We talked about
I
it.
can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines. In other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your
really
view of
limited.
Carcosa.
That explains why Missy had a weird daytime curfew. She literally vanishes when the sun sets. What a Cinderella-like curse. That also explains how she got in my room. My window may have been locked, but curtains were open, allowing light in. So she can't get into my room if I close my curtains?
Aw, I was quite enjoying my time with
Yeah,
you.
it's
I
okay.
needed to stay a little longer.
Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
I bid you adieu. We got a forehead kiss. Well, looks like I have one heck of a choice to make. Lanetta hasn't been summoned yet, and Estir is stuck outside for the moment, so I have a moment to collect my thoughts. Between Lanetta and Estir, who do I want to smooch? Or maybe more accurately, who am I more afraid of? Do I stay with Lanetta, or do I follow Estir this time around? She is offering twice as many smooches after all. I need to make my choice. If I want to stay with Lanetta, then I should focus on casting spells from her book. If I want to smooch Estir, then I should open my window again when the clouds clear and use Estir's book. And if I try going for both, well, walking down the middle of the road is bound to get me run over. As long as they aren't both in the room at the same time, I should be safe, right? Oh man, what am I gonna do? Either way, I need to talk to Lanetta. She might be an avatar of world-ending calamity, but she might be able to help me get my head straight. Speaking of my head, why does my forehead feel kind of sticky? What? Ew, she got my forehead all sticky. We gotta smooch. Check. Wash face. Oh, wash face. Why are our hands all bloody? What? All right, we're talking to Lanetta? I guess we're talking to Lanetta now. Lanetta, blabbity, 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 blabbity. Mortal, for what purpose have you?
Darling, it's you!
You remember! Hey, Lanetta! It's nice to see her despite everything I've been through so far. Sure, she may have ended the reality I was from, but she never lied or deceived me in any way. She told me up front what would happen, and I did it willingly. That said, I'm really glad you're here, but can you tell me what happened to me, to the world that we dated in?
Reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends.
Nice. Just as I thought, only... Then why am I still here? Why did I survive when the rest of that reality didn't?
Oh, darling, don't make me say it.
She saved
I'm
me!
still here because I'm
Oh!
still dreaming about you.
Oh!
Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one Eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere.
Ah! It's actually kind of sweet in a terrifying cosmic way. What would happen if every god stopped dreaming at the same time? What if you all woke up at
Everything,
once?
including all of the gods, would cease to be.
Wow. And that can just happen at any time?
Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low.
Wow. Nope. There's only like 50 of you in all? She probably knows Estir very closely.
Kind of a big family, huh?
Yeah. Family, do you know Estir?
Esther.
Wouldn't
Darling,
she can't come
I
in.
told you not to mention other women while we're together.
It's not my...
Especially not my sister.
Oh no. Sister? That means Lanetta's royalty.
Prissy little boyfriend stealing.
Don't have a great relationship with her?
Absolutely not. We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis.
Uh-oh. Thanksgiving dinner must be awkward. Whew, good thing I washed my face. Playboy instincts jumping out here. If Lanetta saw that lipstick smear on my forehead, I'd be in hot water right about now. Well, I'm still in hot water now, actually. I've gotten involved with her sister. A messy affair is bad enough, but with family members, I'm doused if she finds out. Estir, looks like the clouds haven't cleared yet. I won't be able to see her right now if I wanted to. For now, I should work through Lanetta's spells again. Eldritch hand saved my butt last time. I better cast that one in case I'm unable to talk again. Sheesh, listen to myself. What's wrong with me, man? Oh, we can just talk to her.
Darling, what's this I found under your bed?
Oh, that's my Eldritch encyclopedia. I haven't translated it yet, but its diagrams are useful.
Oh, you've studied it extensively then.
It's not. I sense I made some sort of mistake. I guess? Why? What's up?
Darling, this is a dirty magazine.
Yeah. What? Really? I thought it was an anatomical guidebook.
Big, slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends Volume 3? I bet you can learn a lot of anatomy from this. Curve.
I said I hadn't translated it yet. How was I supposed to know?
This girl on the front isn't wearing anything. She's topless.
Yeah, that's definitely. That's a girl. It looked like an amorphous map of massive tentacles to me.
Is this what you wish I looked like?
No, baby. I really, truly don't. Trust me. Look, Lanetta, you're smoking hot. I can never have eyes for anyone else when I'm with you. With you being the key. You're my dream girl.
Sheesh. You're going to make me blush.
Yeah. I seriously didn't know it was a dirty mag, honest.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you. Whew, that said, can I keep it? Oh, darling. Hey, out of curiosity, have you dated before? I have too. So I was mainly just wondering what kind of guys you're into.
Well, I kind of have a thing for guys under 1 billion years old. I know. I'm such a cradle robber.
A cradle robber! 1 billion years old, I was talking about humans. What kind of humans have you dated?
Let's just say you're the nicest guy I've dated by far.
Aw! Sheesh, were they really that bad?
My
I like
last
this.
human ex hit me with a boat. So the bar is low.
Wow. You've dated non-humans too?
Though, me being single now kind of tells you all you need to know about how those relationships went.
Poorly. Got any
I
stories?
dated a beholder once.
Wow. How'd that end?
You know, in hindsight, I shouldn't have been surprised that a sentient mass of eyeballs was seeing other women.
Yeah. Oh, she's gone now. Alright, we've talked to her as many times as we can. Now let's perform some more Lanetta stuff. Oh, cleaned easily. Go in here. Eldritch mouth. Still as unnerving as it's worse. As I remember, in this reality, this is just my hand now, forever.
It's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date. Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here?
Uh-oh. No, wait.
What? What is it?
Are you sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out like last time?
Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no, don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
It's just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No making fun, I love you.
That was a close one. If she had opened that window, Estir would have came, and I'd be a goner. Looks like the clouds have cleared and Lanetta's out of the room. If I want to date Estir, it's go time! Otherwise, if I want to stay with Lanetta, I need to make absolutely sure that the window never opens, ever. It's time to choose. From this point on, my actions will have consequences. I think our first consequence is worth it! Lanetta time. Performing this ritual after Estir's masquerade will have consequences. Okay. Okay, here we go. And Lanetta time. Huh? Hello, handsome. My mouth, I can't move it again, just like last time. Okay, calm down, focus. If I can control my hand, then hey!
You're learning to control your eldritch mouth so soon?
Yeah! I'm getting the hang of it. It seems I still have my muscle memory from last reality. Good.
Oh, try saying something in Rillian.
Yavak nabak.
Oh, that's so sweet. You learned to say I love you. You must have been studying, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty fluent now, right? What?
Well, vaulting would be a dangling participle error since you started the sentence with ya instead of ya. And since you and I are intimate, you don't need the gin suffix. No need to be so formal with your girlfriend.
Guess I still have lots of learning to do.
Yeah.
It's funny. How do you hear? Dang, it's actually really difficult to speak English through my hand. Relian rolls off the tongue in comparison. Hand tongue, that is. How do you speak human languages so well?
Actually, most of us are hyper-polyglots. You
Oh,
can't
wow.
get people to worship you if you can't communicate with them.
Hyper-polyglot, that's a big word. Really? What else do you
English,
know?
Mandarin, Spanish, French, Arabic, ASL, parcel tongue,
She knows
Elvish,
A-
Undercommon, Swedish.
She knows ASL with tentacles. Undercommon, ooh. Hey, you made some of those
All
up.
languages are made up, darling.
Oh, we can talk to her again. No. We cannot. Okay. Oh, you can't break up anymore. Eldritch embrace, very spooky. Ln'eta?
Yes, darling?
I'm just checking, but you haven't tampered with my book, right?
What do you mean?
This Eldritch embrace spell, it looks a bit different from the other rituals.
How strange. Oh, what's the use? You caught me. It's not a real ritual. I see how hard you're pushing yourself to make it through these spells for my sake. I thought maybe you could use a break from the real rituals, so I could spoil you.
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet of you, but there's no time for breaks.
Not even a quick one?
I can't lose sight of my singular goal smooching ya.
All right. I'll leave you to it then.
Dude, you're leaving?
There's something I need to check on. It's probably nothing, but you haven't seen anything strange lately, have you?
No. I've seen plenty of strange things lately. Outer gods, hands with mouths.
I meant things beyond the usual strangeness. You haven't noticed anything watching you, have you?
I have.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I guess I'm being the strange one, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just be right back. Stay safe, okay?
Okay. All you have to do is give it a bit. Oh, I love you. That's adorable. Also, can I mention how spooky this one is? Beautiful. Dark Communion. Performing this rites after banquet will have consequences. Let the room be well lit. Wear no robes or necklaces. Have the offering on your person. Nooba-doob, a scooba-doo-boob, and a doob-a-doo-ba-doo. Delicious, just as perfect as last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever. I'd like that.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me?
Yeah, I do remember.
So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again.
Sheesh.
As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling.
Ah!
Who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
It's true. Gonna take a nap before you, and everything?
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time.
You ripped out the breakup page.
I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you. And we can keep doing this forever and ever and ever.
Beautiful!
Could you hit the lights for me again, darling?
Sure thing! Burp, burp. And then in between each of these, if you wanted, you would... So you get the 3 endings by, like, doing it with her and then doing them both. We'll just start with her, then Estir, and then we'll do both at the same time. Ritual knife.
I need to talk to you first.
What is it?
What if we didn't complete the final ritual? What if I stayed to sleep longer so we could have a little more time together? Just you and me, lingering in a doomed world alone, like an endless dream come true. Doesn't that sound nice?
So nice. It does sound nice, yeah.
Wait, no!
What?
We're finally going to be together forever! We would have been so happy!
What? This reality is doomed. You said it once. The dream has to end eventually. If you keep a dream going on forever, it has to become a nightmare eventually, or worse, it becomes reality. Take a look at the world around us, and take a good look at me. Is this what you want our reality to be like?
Of course not. My dream of being with you forever
can never come true. But we can be together for a short time forever.
But I'm not ready to say goodbye again. Why can't we just stay for good?
That's so sad!
Our time can there only be brief meetings and long farewells? What if we're saying goodbye forever?
Oh man, if I'm your dream guy, then there's no way this is goodbye forever. It's no big deal. You can always dream of me again.
Darling, please don't go. I can stay asleep a little longer. I can.
Uh-huh. I'll be right back.
Darling.
Aww.
Thank you for giving me a dream wonderful enough to remember clearly.
My darling looks like this. Remember that when you... It's so good! It's so good! All right, you beautiful humans. I think we're gonna call it there for now. We have a lot left to do. We have so many endings, and it's gonna require us to betray Lanetta, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Quick shout out to the channel members before we go. Chaser Doogers, Chris Mine, Edna Dewey, and Yanni Nagiwas, and Bride of Chaos. Thank you so much, you six, for your support. Love you. Special heart and a blink for you. If you want to see us get the extra endings, the other endings for Sucker for Love, First Date, hit buttons, comment below, share this video. Any and all of that would make my heart go, aw, she wanted to just sleep. Sweet and sad. And as always, have an amazing rest of your day. Here's your heart and your blink. Bye.
She's an Eldritch.